Okay, one, how's Damian doing? And two, how do you think?
How did what?
How's Damian doing? I know he went home, and how severe? Your thoughts on his play tonight?
You get one question. Which one? Which one do you want? First one. Okay. We're leaving tomorrow to go to the funeral. I wanted to take the whole team, but we got to go to Indianapolis, come back, go to Spokane, come back, go to London. They don't need another trip. But Kaysen is family, so he's going to go with us. And then we'll come back with Damian. So he went down. It was a family viewing today that he needed to be there for. It was amazing. He left after practice, or as practice was ending, and all the guys hugged him. And I mean, it's what's happened. He's got family here. And it's these players. They all greeted him when he came back. He didn't get in until 11:50, and they were all waiting for him at the lodge to just let him know and hang out with him. So it'll be good to get him back. And Sahvir did good. He played more minutes than I wanted to play him. But I think our guards are going to play 20 to 25, 27, depending on who's playing well. Antonio keeps amazing me. CJ's doing his thing. Kaysen, Sahvir. We got 4 really good guards. I thought Chris Livingston banged the boards and rebounded and toughness and could have played him more, but I was trying to let Jacob play through. Like, come on, kid, rough it up, and that's why I left him on the floor. Chris did well. I told him after. The game wasn't one that I wanted to shove him in the game. So, but he's going to be fine. I just told him, just be ready. And Ugana, wow. Like, he impacts the game the minute he walks in the court. Not afraid. How about he shot a right-handed jump hook from 12 feet air ball, but he had the courage to shoot it. Going to go be with my son, and I don't want to waste time. And it was one of those feel good. So to have him here and be a part of it. And let me say this about Duquesne too. I'm a fan of their program. I grew up in Pittsburgh. Keith's done he just stuck a team together of like 11 new guys. And let me explain. By the middle of this season, we will say we beat a good team. Look at them. We beat a good team. They missed some shots. They were a little bit, things that they won't do later. They're trying to figure each other out. But they got good guys. And they posted us up. They did what they wanted at times. Yes.
Cal, curious about Ugana and the potential down the road with Sahvir and Kaysen, the way they pressure out front, and having a guy like that in the back that can change shots like he does.
we have a lot of options. The thing I told the guards today is, look, you're going to play between 20 and 25, 6, 7 minutes. They all played 27 today. And I said, and if one of you really is playing well, you'll play more. And if someone's struggling, this is brain surgery. You're going to play less. And so, and the same holds true with other guys. When you have a deep team, it holds you accountable. Now, it doesn't mean this is for the rest of the season. Get yourself right. Let's go. Next game. Move on. Yes.
Coach, for the second straight game, CJ and Antonio were the 2 leading scorers. It looks like that you guys went 57% from 3. How much does that open up the floor for your offense when you have 2 guys that can fill it up like that?
Well, we're not throwing it inside to Oscar right now. So, Gonzaga, are they number 1 in the country? What's Michigan State then? Was the boat moving or something? I don't know. Yes.
What is Oscar's status right now? How far along is he compared to last time you talked about him? And what about Tuesday for him?
I don't know yet. So, he's got to go through some workouts, and if it swells or does stuff, we're just going to have to wait. That surgery, he's ahead of schedule. But, you know, you got to be able to stop and turn and, you know, and it's not ligament or anything like that. But there was an operation where they went inside that area where it'll still be sore for a minute. So we'll have to see. I hope, but have no idea. I did not think Sahvir would play as many minutes as he played. But he got tired. He said, you know, I never take myself out, and I took myself out. Yes.
Coach, obviously you came into this game with exactly 40 minutes of film on this particular Duquesne team, but coming out of the game, what would you describe as their identity going forward?
They're going to be a tough out, and I'm going to tell you why. They got really good guards, attack 50-50 balls, rebounding in traffic, you know, those things that you're going to win at the highest level. And, you know, Damian comes back, it forces you to, you know, because they may be trying to do the same thing to Damian.
John, how pleased were you tonight with the team's ball movement? We get 22 assists on the 28 made field goals.
We can I say this? We have good guards. And when you have good guards, you get that kind of play. And, like, the good news is if they play 25 minutes and they get 18 points, they're evaluated by 40 minutes. That's how the analytics go. And so the best time, I've said this before, the max minutes is about 28, and then you start going the other way, your efficiency. So they're playing about that max that they want to play if they're worried about efficiency, which I am too.
You've talked about going from 11 guys to 8 guys by the end of the season. Is part of that spreading minutes around, maybe limiting Oscar's minutes? From no?
No, he can't play 36 minutes. And part of the reason he can is there's this kid, Ugana, that's going to deserve some minutes. And then the question is, can they play together? I don't know. I haven't coached them together. Ugana, you tell him one time, and he's got what you say. One time. You don't have to tell him twice. I already told, nope. Whatever I tell him, he does. And, but, you know, there may be games where he's doing what he needs to and we leave him in the game. But, you know, the issue is right now you're going to play more people. And then when you get down to it, you're going to play 7 or 8 guys. The hard thing becomes, you know, you're talking 4 really good guards. Like here's the other one. Chris Livingston was really good today. Probably should have played more minutes, but I wanted Jacob to play through bumps and figure stuff out. So I played him more. But if that were the continual thing, Chris would have played 27 minutes instead of 19. He'd have played the extra minutes. But he did good. Yes.
I wonder if Oscar had been healthy from the get-go, do you think Ugana gets this opportunity? And how much has he exceeded what you thought he might do coming in?
Well, he's exceeded, but you probably are right. But, you know, I mean, Lance fought like heck today. He did better, you know, and I think both of them. You know, there may be a game that it's Lance's game, and there may be a game that it's Ugana's game, but the question is who becomes that 4? Is it Damian? Is it Jacob? You know, I've been playing Chris at 4. Not a bad team. A little bit smaller, but as long as Chris rebounds, who cares? Then you almost have 4 guards in because he can shoot and play too. But, you know, this was a good win. I was worried this morning. I was really worried about Howard. And then worried about this game because I watched 40 minutes of them just pound Montana by 100. And I'm like, what in the world? But, you know, good game, and I wish him well. Keith knows I'm rooting for Duquesne, and I go back to the Red Manning days.